mind to a limit where it needs to feed. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Yo, 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 Wacky! Allie, hey! Patty Ponytail, hey! I ain't seen you in a while. Stonefly, hey, love! Wacky Tacky, Wacky Tacky. I love that name. I think you got my favorite name, Wacky Tacky, Creepy Girl. I love it. Cotton squirrels, yep. We're squirrels, y'all. Hey, I need to save that picture. Hold on, I'll show you one that Allie made for us. Allie's really good at these. They're so cute. I love them, but I got that kind of sense of humor. Okay, let's see here. We are nutty. I love it. Where is it? Look at it. I love that. Hey, Gail. Hey, love. How you feeling today? Cloud and snow there. It's not cloudy or snowing here, but it's cold as fuck. It's chilly today, but when it gets that sun goes down here, we're like in our winter phase, I guess. Ain't it cute, Stonefly? I love it. Our weather's same way, Allie. It's crazy. Good, Gail. I'm glad you're feeling better, love. Hey, as long as you feel good, that's all that matters, love. See, I like wearing like shorts and a long sleeve shirt or hoodie, or I don't really like hoodies because they choke me as I get older. It's weird, but I like wearing shorts and like a long sleeve shirt. I like when it's weather like that. What y'all been up to? I wasn't on here yesterday. Any new gossip out there? Ohio's weather isn't sure what to do. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I like oversized hoodies too. If I wear a hoodie, it's got to be like a size larger than I usually wear. I can't stand it to be suffocating. Frank, I was waiting for you, bro. Love you, Frank. Oh, I bet it is cold in New York. Oh, I couldn't imagine. I used to work in New York. We would go there during like, I think we would go north in May because we'd work in the south in the winter because it's warmer, you know. And it was like May. We go to New York, New Jersey area, and it rains a lot during that time where we go, and cold and just nasty. And we went to in May we go to Brentwood and um, Nassau. We do the Nassau thing. Um, I love Long Island. It's such a different world there. Except for the LIE, the damn traffic is a mess. People in New York drive like insane. I swear it's. I could. Mm-mm. I can't drive in New York. You air dry 'em. I air dry like my because I buy a lot of like custom shirts and hoodies and stuff like from AliExpress, and I buy tie dye and like I don't dry them stuff like that. That's personalized. That's somebody made. I don't. Yeah, I seen Betty saying she might be going to Oklahoma. I've already heard that. They fucking shit show, man. Oh my god, Gail. But you know what? I can't blame him. I mean, you get sick of it. You know you can't blame the baby. Aw. Can't blame him. I mean, that's not the right way to respond, but when you're a child, you can't your emotions, you can't really, I don't know, they're not like an adult. And they're not all formed and they can't control it. And sometimes people can only take so much, and you're going to do something stupid. I've been there, done that, and bless his heart. That makes me want to cry. For a baby to go to that, have to get to that point, that's sad. Bless his heart. Give him a hug for me, Gail. It's this generation, man. It's not like, I can't believe this generation is going to run our world one day. Can you believe that? It's like scary. I know there was some Upchurch got some drama going on. He's single again. He kicked his mama out of his circle. He said he's moving back to Ghost Ranch because he kicked his mom out. He said something about every time he'd go to his mama's and daddy's or whatever, and his parents would want money and money, 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 and they was signing checks in his name or something. I don't know. I was like, whoa. Don't be sorry, Allie. It's true. Some kids, I would like to beat their a-hoes. Because I tell you what, when I was growing up, if I acted like some of these kids do today, my mama would have beat my ass, literally. Like, yeah. Yeah, Allie, you seen Ryan's. He's mm, he's going through it. Bless his heart. I like that Beth girl though, his recent ex. I feel bad for her. I don't really know what happened, but she looks really sad. Be good. Hey, love. So good to see you. I'm having a great day, kinda. I don't feel really good. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm in a funk. I think it's this weather. So I told Frank earlier I didn't feel good. I don't. Just like, ugh. I feel exhausted. Yeah, I seen that gal, the Athena, another Athena. There's two Athenas. That's crazy. Athena Strand and then Athena Brownfield. I posted a little bit about it. I'm not going to cover that case because I can't. I don't want to know none of the details, and it breaks my heart. Like the Athena Strand, I started covering that, and then I couldn't after they found her, and nope, I stay away because my heart can't handle it. There's enough people covering for the babies. I don't think they're going to worry about me. Oh, thank you. Be good. I felt like that yesterday too, and today. I can't shake it. You just can't shake it no matter what you try to do. It's just one of them days. You time Stonefly out, Frank? Uh-oh. Hi, Trey. I agree. They got to start making examples out of these kids. You know what I mean? Because they're never going to learn if you can yell at them all day. But if you start making examples out of them, it scares them. And yeah. Because, man, when I was little, there was boarding schools and send you away to boot camp, and they didn't fuck around in my generation. Except for my generation is all about they're dying off, if you get what I mean. But we went like this. Ashes everywhere. I loved my generation. I don't care about any of it now. I'm just in my own little world. But I'm glad I grew up when I did. I really do. Instead of like today's world. When I was little, my mom, my family, I used to hear them talk about stories how they had to walk to school barefoot and 6 foot of snow and all this. And, it's kind of like, wow, whenever you're young. And even now, and now we got stories, my generation, that we can tell our kids is different than today's generation. And it's kind of cool, because I'm going to be telling my kids, already have like stories like my mama used to tell us about them walking to school barefooted and yeah, their parents usually don't care. They justify it. And yeah, try meat, same love. I can't do it. I kept saying after the Watts case, I wasn't gonna do no more kids because that one broke my heart. And it took me like, I don't know, anybody that's been on Watts Island knows how long it takes to get off that island. And I got off of it and I said, no more kids. And I got into Summer Wells. I got into, Quentin. I don't think, and I'm like, I can't do it no more because it makes my like real life, it judges it. It affects that too. And I can't do it. Yes, Allie. I mean, yes. That's what I'm saying. They're going to do something to these kids. They don't let you whoop them no more. Well, see, that's good that you did discipline him over that too, because that shows him, that that's not the right way to respond to. But you can't blame the baby. His dad ain't happy about him or the kid that. Oh, his dad ain't happy about him getting kicked off the bus. What about the other kid that he cut his hair? Did that kid get kicked off too? Hush. Don't fly. Was that your first time being in timeout? His dad's mad at him. Bless his heart. Did you try to tell his dad, you can't help it? You can only take so much? I know it wasn't the right thing for the baby to do, but come on. Breaks my heart. Look at some here. Does anybody know how on iPhones how to search certain things? Yes, like, and that's on my backup channel. I got it on 2 channels running because I'm just streaming it on my backup channel so I can get the watch hours. You know what I mean? But we're chatting on my main channel. Yeah, I get trolled. That's Frank. That's my troll. Frank trolls me liking. Oh, that's your first time. That's funny, Stonefly. Welcome to the club. From Bugatti to a Pinto. I don't care, liking it's still running. People still get over there, you know? Because then people get confused if they're interacting on 2 streams. I don't know. I don't care. It's working. Hey, what's a good way? Because I don't really want to stream on my backup channel, you know, because where I'm monetized now, I don't really promote my monetization, but I want to use it, you know, if it's there. And I want to get my backup channel going. What are you going to school me on? Liking you scare me. You intimidate me. You're probably the only one on here that does. Being honest. Allie, you got to come up here with me. Frank. Google, how do I do it on Google, Frank? Like, how do I? At least I'm honest, like. I could see you being a teddy bear. But you're also an asshole. What the hell? Okay, hold on, y'all. I done squirreled off. I gotta quit doing that. I squirreled off trying to search messages. Let me see. There's Lycan. He's a big teddy bear. You're more afraid of me than Lycan. Hey, Frank.
Can't be bothered to type. Ugh.
Hey, Tokyo. What you doing, Niecy? Be good. You was in the wrong chat. I need to quit streaming that because it confuses people, but I get a few watch hours out of it. You know what I mean? It helps.
I think they're banning you streaming to 2 channels soon.
Do what?
They're banning the streaming to more than one channel at a time.
Are they?
Yeah, because
Because of stuff like
Angel was
this
going
I'm
on about it
doing?
earlier. Huh?
Because of people doing what I'm doing right now?
I don't know. I just Angel goes on about it, and I walked in halfway through, but she goes on about it, and I don't go back to the beginning like everyone else. I start where I go from.
Man, they've changed a lot on here. Now you can get paid for shorts. You get paid for ads like through YouTube, not AdSense. Like I don't know. I got a whole list of stuff that I can get now.
Get it all sorted then.
Tokyo, he does scare me, baby. He's gonna come up here. Frank Lycan is if he's still here. Whoever else wants to come up, if anybody wants to come up. Liking can be helpful. He's got like 4 channels or more or less, or it's weird. I used to not be able to stand him. He grows on you. Liking you grow on me like fungus. No, I'm just joking. Have a good day, Wacky Tacky. You're talking like I am. That's how I am, overly friendly. You know, at work, like I call people honey, baby, and love, and that's just who I am. You know, I don't even realize I'm doing it half the time. And some people get mad at me for that if I call them like baby or honey or whatever. And I don't even know I done it. You know what I'm saying? It's just who I am. People get offended about everything. Oh, you'll be up here? Okay, Allie. Tokyo, he hasn't met you, baby. I'm more scared of you than your mom and your uncle. Yeah, it's just a habit, ain't it, Gail? And it's like you don't even know you're doing it.
Hey.
Hi. I don't think we've ever talked.
We talked on the last stream you did.
But not like this.
I guess not.
Okay. What are you going to school me about? I'm nervous.
I don't know. I was just talking shit, but
well, you got me all worked up now.
But no, I just think it's probably better if you're streaming to different channels because you want some watch time there, then it's probably just better to open up the chat, and just let it go. And here's the thing, you
How
can
can
totally
I grow that channel? Like, I don't want it monetized for like my main thing, but it's good to have it.
How can you grow it?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Well, are you just planning on putting your restreams of your normal content there?
I don't know. What do you think I should do with it? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, and I'm
Well,
new to all this.
I have a few questions first, if you want me to answer that. Firstly, this channel that you're on right now, this is your true crime channel, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So this is your main channel that you want to focus on building.
Yes.
Correct. You're monetized.
Like, I'm going to talk shit sometimes too, and I was thinking about putting all that over there. Am I echoing?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess what I would do if I were you is market that channel as like the more drama focused channel, right? So, and then link and say, hey guys, I got something to say, and just funnel everyone over there when you're ready to talk some shit, and then just leave that stuff over there and do your more professional content here.
Yeah, because I've lost this channel twice.
Oh, wow. To what?
And I don't want to lose it again. And that other channel, I want it to be one that I don't care if I lose. You know what I mean? Or
how'd you lose it?
copyright strikes. First time was in Kylie Rodney case. Check It TV struck me,
Oh,
and I appealed it and I won. Then the second time, that House of Williams bitch got me. Whenever they went to Savannah, I done clips and stuff of them, and they all struck me, and
Why
I
would
got
they-
it back.
why would they care?
I don't know.
Like I get it. Like when someone, like I'll occasionally copyright strike someone, who's coming against me, slandering me in a drama community. That makes sense.
I think it helps the people.
If you're gonna come at someone, like personally and stuff, and use their content, well, you better expect some copyright strikes coming your way. But if you're just in like a true crime community where all you're doing is just spreading around information and kind of just helping things grow more, like, and get traction brought to other people's channels, in a more professional context, I don't understand why anyone would copyright strike in that community.
Right, because I would think publicity is publicity.
Yeah, right.
No,
You weren't like defaming them and saying these people suck ass and they're
I
terrible.
might have.
You were okay. Well,
But look, they were accusing. There was a girl in Savannah went
mhm.
down there by herself, and they were accusing her of being me. That's what I was clipping them on.
Oh,
It was about me. They
It was
thought
about
that
you.
girl was me, and it wasn't,
wait, how the fuck did you get wrapped into that?
because I'm friends with Cher.
Oh, right, right. I forgot
They said
about-
Cher sent me there.
I
Cher and
forgot
Cream
that
D sent
connection.
me. I'm like, what the fuck? If I go there, y'all gonna know I'm there. I'm not gonna sit quiet on the corner somewhere.
Right. Okay, so that was more beef related.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
But
kind
they
of
were
get
talking
it.
about me. That's the only reason I clipped them.
No, I get it. No, and
And
you
they
probably
struck me
did.
down.
You probably did. Did you do like a fair use commentary on it?
Yes.
And did you
Set it
appeal?
up and everything.
Did you appeal?
Yes, and I won.
Oh, so you still have the same channel. You didn't lose it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I've got.
You
That's
just-
what I said.
you
I
brought it
lost it
back.
twice.
Right.
That's why I
Okay.
want the other channel to be the channel that if I don't get
Right.
it back after I lose it, I don't really care.
Right, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would just market it that way. You could still do like, rack up your whatever watch time you want to get over there with restreaming these streams there if you want, and just whoever wanders. I would say just let the chat go over there. Like you have it set to like 10 months or
Yeah.
something. And I'm like, what
I didn't
the
want people getting confused.
I could not chat. I was like, what the hell is going on? And
One
then
time
said,
I had it for like 6 years or something.
yeah, no. Okay, just open it up. Okay,
Yeah,
and
I'm
let
gonna
it
do that right now.
let it go. And here's the thing: in StreamYard, I know that you see the option where you can chat with your chatters, right?
Yes.
And it has like the two channels
Yes.
that you can chat at the same time. Just focus on this channel, like click the drop down or whatever, and just focus on the main one, and then just completely ignore that other chat. So
Alright.
even if there's trolls that pop in, you can just ignore them. Like it doesn't matter.
Publicity is publicity.
Yeah,
I don't
So
really block people.
yeah. Just let them chat away over there. Just let them, soak up all the watch time. You don't need to interact with people on that channel. Just your main channel.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to get it monetized.
Yeah. So that's what I would do.
I seen a new thing they got to where you can get monetized off of shorts. If you get 10 million views on shorts, you can get monetized instead of the 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
That's
Because
crazy. 10 million?
because the shorts feed, you tend to get more views because they put it into a completely different feed than your normal videos in the algorithm. So you're more likely to rack up that amount of watch time on your shorts. And that's why they have such a
They travel fast. Shorts do.
yeah. So
Did you say we get paid on them now?
yeah.
That's awesome. Like
That
I
is
can have a great
awesome.
time.
I don't foresee that I'm going to make any kind of money off of shorts. Wouldn't even look. I don't even care about making AdSense anymore on videos.
I don't
like
even have my AdSense on. I
I
don't know.
literally, if I get like a $10 donation on a stream, I've already made more than like most people do from like 10 shorts. You know what I mean? Like it's just ridiculous for me to even care about getting paid from AdSense. I mean, you can't even cuss. You can't do anything in videos anymore. They've taken all the fun out of YouTube.
Yeah, because it's not the 30 seconds anymore, is it?
The first like was it
30
10 to,
seconds or something.
10
You
to
can't
15 or something like you can't cuss or something like that in the video. So yeah, I mean it's not like I need to cuss, but it's like it sucks to have to like watch your words like every
Right.
you know, every time, you know.
I'm a cusser.
Yeah, me too. Like, you know, smart people do cuss. But here's the
Right.
thing, they want to like turn YouTube into like this super like ad friendly, corporate friendly kind of place where people can see very professional. It's like, you know, like when you watch the news and nobody cusses, nobody says anything rude or anything like that. They're trying to turn it into like that, just this very, you know, professional kind of thing.
They're going to lose more on that, I think, than they'll gain.
Well, they definitely lose
People don't want to be
character.
censored, you know.
Right. They
Hey,
lose
Chloe.
character. They lose character, I think. One of the best things about YouTube is that people could express themselves however much they wanted to, you know, in whatever way they wanted to. That was the great part of it. Now it's such a whittled down platform that you're basically bossed around and told like how to make your content, and it just it zaps all the fun out of it.
It's like walking on eggshells.
Yeah, exactly. It's like being in an abusive relationship with a narcissist.
Yeah, YouTube's a narcissist.
Or like a
It's right,
borderline
though.
or something.
We
Yeah,
got to do what they say or else. And
right. Or else you're kicked off the platform, you know, and they'll ghost you and, you know, give you the silent treatment
have
and
you ever
stuff.
lost one of your channels and got it back?
No, I've never lost a channel.
That's a horrible feeling.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Hell, I even made it happen to some people, but those are people were stalking me on here, and
They deserve it.
they wouldn't stop. They were being obsessive. So if they want to like stop talking about me all the time and obsessing over every aspect of my life, then I won't copyright strike. Simple as that. You know, it's just sometimes that's like your only weapon against these weirdos. You know, it's just to reclaim your own content. But you, in that situation, it just seemed like you were giving your opinion and just debunking some lies told about you. So
Yes.
I
I
don't see
might
that
have
as
called them
something.
names, but
That's fine. I mean, everyone talks shit on here,
yeah.
you know, and
I
that's
lost it
more of
twice.
a community guidelines issue. You know, like not hate speech, but harassment. I think it's called bullying and harassment would be under that.
While they were bullying, harassing a lady they thought was me. It's like,
Right.
what the hell?
Right. And I've also seen like, you know, bigger channels, they tend to get away with more than
Yeah,
smaller.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
And here's little old me. I've done lost my shit twice and don't even know what I'm doing. I didn't plan to be a creator. It happened in the Kylie case.
Mm-hmm.
I started just posting bullshit that I was finding about the case, and next thing I know, I got 2,000 subs. I'm like, whoa, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I'll also say this, like from what I've noticed about the true crime community, there are people that can grow their channels off of live streaming about these various cases, but you have to do it in kind of like, you know, an organized, you know, like we're talking about this aspect of the case today, and just keep it very structured, and you know, you have to go into all of the information and not deviate from, you know,
I got
your main directive.
ADHD. It don't work.
Yeah, and then the other way is
I like
just
it my way.
making-
If people come, they come. If they don't, they don't. You know.
Yeah, you're more fast and loose with your channel, which I gravitate more to that because I don't like, you know, I don't like talking about true crime constantly. Like I like
me neither. I get sick
deviating.
of it sometimes.
Yeah, I like deviating a little bit and talking about other stuff. You know, I get bored easily.
I do too.
Yeah. So, but there's other ways to, you know, build your channel. Obviously, you can do like pre-made videos. I don't know what your experience is with like editing and stuff, but
I'm horrible at it, but I've recently downloaded some stuff and I'm getting ready to try that because I've been trying to get somebody to make me an intro.
mhm.
I was willing to pay people and stuff, and nobody would.
I could help you.
I got it now. I'm working on
Okay,
it.
good.
I got an intro app thing I paid.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, next time if you need graphics or anything, just hit me up. I do like
Thank you.
channel art and stuff like that. I'm actually very professional when it comes to
I
graphics.
believe that. I like your cartoons.
Yeah, I may talk some shit on here, but I'm very professional when it comes to my art. So, yeah. So, you know, the biggest thing is like I would like to do, you know, some true crime content and, you know, try to grow my channel, but I'm not that interested in the like all the true crime topics. You know, I kind of lose interest fast.
I get that. And if you're not interested in something, you can't talk about it. You know,
Right.
you don't. It don't
But
work.
to other people around here who are interested in those topics, I would find it like if I was interested in this stuff as you guys, I would be putting out videos all the time to grow my shit, you know, and just commenting on every aspect of the case, every part, like this and that. this happened, that. Just put
But
out
there's
whatever.
only so much you can say. You know, I don't
Right,
want to
you don't
blow
have
it
to
like
say
some of
much.
these tragedy
You know
pants
that.
are.
You know that like that Justin. What's that guy's name? Justin.
John
No,
Desperal,
Don. I forgot his name. He does the true crime.
Justin.
He's doing Coburg or the Coburg case. Huh?
Justin Exotic, Justin for all. It used to be
Right here,
Justice
hold
for
on.
all.
No, not him. There's another guy. He's kind of
This
like no, not him. No,
Ain't that
no.
great?
There's another dude who's he's very monotone. He's very like he doesn't have much of a
Justin.
personality, but he's very straightforward with his reporting of the case. And he puts out like literally like 2 to 5 minute videos, and he gets like, tens of thousands of views on them.
Oh
So
wow.
I would just do that, just be on the ball. Like when something happens, just
Are you
drop
on
whatever.
about Cinema Shogun?
Just pay attention and then put out whatever.
What, Frank?
Are you on about Cinema Shogun? He puts short videos out instead of doing live.
Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah, that guy. Or there's a particular guy I'm thinking of, but I forgot his name. It's like Justin Lee or something like that.
He's on
He's got
here.
multiple channels.
Yeah, he's on YouTube. He's like Justin Lee or something like that. He doesn't even smile. This dude. He's kind of.
I see with
weird.
shorts, it's a little easier to get views with true crime than other stuff too.
Yeah, I honestly with shorts, I don't consider it the same thing as like your normal content, because with shorts it's like you're not really going to like reach your intended audience necessarily. You could, don't get me
It's
wrong.
easier for it to go to a different community though.
Yes, it can get around more. But if you're
You might
trying
get
to
the likes or the views, but you're not going to get anything else from it.
right, so if you're trying to like attract like people to your channel to comment and to donate and all that good stuff, I would focus on the normal pre-made videos, stuff that's over a minute to like 5 minutes or something. Maybe
Is
10 minutes.
StreamYard like the best way to do those?
You could make a video with StreamYard and then upload it to YouTube. It's just I would probably do it with my phone or something like that. You could still get some good views just making phone videos. So
yeah, I'm going to start doing that, but I don't know. I just put stuff off and put it off. I don't like to get out of my comfort zone. And
no, I totally get it. I'm very much the same.
Like I'm happy with my little, if I only got 11 people watching, I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to grow it the right way and not get the wrong crowd.
Yeah,
I don't want no drama.
JLR.
I want drama on the other channel.
Whoever this JLR guy, that's the one.
Jonathan Lee Riches?
Yes, that's him. Yeah.
Oh God.
That dude.
Yeah, I know.
Breaking news.
Like he doesn't have much of a personality, but his channel's grown,
And he does get out there and do the footwork. I give him that.
Right.
More than a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
JLR put up a video breaking news about an Electra, and it turned out it was his Electra. I was like, what's the whole point in this video?
He put his own car in it?
What
the fuck?
No, it's not a white one, but it's a red one. And then he pulled the key out and goes, it's my one. And I was like, oh my God.
And people just eat it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people in the comments, and some of them was like, yeah, what's the point in this video? And the others was like, you know what? Sometimes JLR, I don't know how I'd get through the day without you. And I'm like, oh my God.
Tokyo, ain't that the one that they accused of being me in Savannah?
You know what I would do? You know what I would do if I was really into true crime? I would like get out there and focus on any stuff happening nearby that involve these crimes.
Yeah, I'm in Florida, and I wanted to do like a Florida Man series.
Yeah,
I always say the Florida Man.
Do interviews.
Yeah, it's wild around here.
Yeah, do some interviews with some Florida man. That could be fun.
Hey, Unique.
You could have a split focus on your channel. You don't have to, do the same thing every time.
Yeah, I wanted to do like some real life stuff too.
Yeah,
like the IRL stuff, and man, that community's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
IP2 and all them. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't a fan of him either, Frankie.
Not a fan of that little turd. He's a crumb snatcher. I don't even know much about the guy. I've just seen his channel around.
He's all right. He's He's one that I can hate watch, so he's not too bad.
Is he that bad?
To me, yeah, he's grimy. Have you seen how many people he has sued?
He did?
Like 2,000 people. He went
Why?
to the federal pen for
Listen-
10 years.
Listen to
fraud.
this. Listen to this. He tried to sue the Guinness Guinness Book of Records for putting him in for frivolous lawsuits,
Wow.
saying
He sued Guinness
Uh,
Book of
for-
World
for-
Records because they didn't put him in for the
the
most
most-
lawsuits. On the,
That's
no.
funny.
And they wrote back saying, "Sue us all you want. There's no we've no intention of putting you in the Guinness Book of Records."
oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, he sued like famous people. I can't remember. I think Britney Spears.
You serious?
Yes.
What did she say about him?
I don't know. I'm not for sure if it's Britney Spears, but it's a lot of famous people like that. He's a whole ass rabbit hole, I swear.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was in the federal pen for 10 years.
Maybe I should cover that dude on my channel.
Do it. We'll
Yeah,
get you some views.
that sounds
He-
interesting.
He strikes though, so be careful.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Well-
he strikes.
He strikes for video content or what?
I don't know. I know he strikes people like he struck like Burnt Toast and all them,
Mm.
but they are say bad shit on him, you know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He
Huh.
put it out in a good way.
Right. I gotta spin it. Like JLR is a hero. He did the greatest true crime content on YouTube.
Why wasn't he in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Right? Let's fight to get him in the Guinness Book of World Records. Come on, y'all. Let's vote.
You should cover him.
Yeah.
You
It's a
won't
good
get some
idea.
traffic.
I'm tired of
He's
people
got
taking
some
like
people-
what I'm tired of people doing is taking like the tragedy pimp angle. You know, like these guys are just tragedy pimps. It's like, all right, we get it. You know,
Right.
we get that that's what they're doing. Is there anything more to say? You know,
Tell me something I don't know.
right? Exactly.
You know, a lot of people don't know about JLR's past, you know, with the feds and stuff and the lawsuits.
Mhm.
Because he's got a whole new following now. You know how each case you get new followings.
Right. That's an interesting thing to try to cover, I think. Because that's like some true crime that's relatable to the community that's not getting a ton of exposure. You know, like Brian Koberger, like that's the new big thing that everyone's
Well,
covering.
here's what was this? He done something with Sandy Hook.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, I think he
Careful.
said the guy was his uncle or something. Here, let me see here.
Careful when talking about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. He had something to do with that too. He got in trouble for it.
There's some things you can't talk about on YouTube too much. They'll flag you for it.
And that school's one of them, right? Isn't that the one Alex Jones got in trouble over?
Yeah.
Probably not a name I should say either.
Yeah. I would avoid those topics.
Well, he's been on Joe Rogan recently. Well,
Really?
not recently.
He's in the
Since he's back-
Wikipedia.
Who?
Let me show y'all this. Jonathan Lee Riches is in the Wikipedia. Look, isn't that funny? Can y'all see it?
Yeah. Holy shit. 2,600 lawsuits.
He's a hot mess. He's a whole rabbit hole.
He sued George W. Bush,
All kinds of people.
Martha Stewart, NASCAR
Perez
driver,
Hilton,
Jeff Gordon,
Britney Spears. 'Cause she's on
Steve
there.
Jobs. Steve Jobs is
Olivia
dead.
was
He's getting sued.
Olivia was on the news last night.
Oh my
The
god.
what?
Olivia, do you know the one that works with him?
Yeah, she was on Como.
What
Yeah,
was
that's
he
it,
trying to what was he trying to sue over? Like what's the
I don't really know.
He just makes up crap. I think he's mental. He must imagine things in his head and then wakes up in the morning and it's reality.
delusional. Yeah.
Says Riches filed a
think he's
request
on
for a
that now.
temporary
He's like-
restraining order in a U.S. district court against Grand Theft Auto publisher Take Two. Developer Rockstars. He sued Grand Theft Auto.
Oh my god. For
What the
what?
heck?
Did he get like a mention or something?
There's
And
more.
so
No.
he was mentioned.
He accused. I don't know if it's Grand Theft Auto, but he accused the game of making a character of him. And Grand Theft Auto was like, no, you design your own character.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Eiffel Tower.
This guy's got like dissociative identity disorder or something.
James Hoffa.
Yeah, I think he's medicated now, though.
Yeah, he's
He
really
definitely
out
seems
there.
like, I mean, he's not dressing up as a Muslim and with Trump sign.
Wait. Did that say that one of his defendants was Hitler? Hold on, let me read this. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on.
I need to go
No.
down.
Some of Rich's defendants are not even persons subject to suit. These include Adolf Hitler's National Socialist Party and the 13 tribes of Israel.
George Bush.
What the fuck? And George W. Bush was the first named defendant, and then what? Did he get sued after that? I don't.
It's like he was suing places, the Eiffel Tower, Garden of
He sued
Eden,
the Eiffel Tower.
the Appalachian Trail.
He sued the whole trail. That's funny. This is a
number of
funny dude
Rich's
to cover.
lawsuits
This is
have
a
been
funny dude.
dismissed. Yeah, you need to do this.
Yeah.
I'll totally join it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Let me look at it.
Yeah, I knew there was something wrong with this dude by the fact that he never
Look
smiled.
at all this.
I could tell. Something's wrong with this guy. Someone who can't smile or doesn't ever smile, be careful. Someone you don't want to fuck with.
I'm trying to see here. Look at all these weird pictures.
He's trying to right his wrongs. I don't know. Yeah, did he try to sue anyone after he left prison?
I don't know. See, I don't know when he went to prison or how long he's been out. I never really dug into him. I know about him from the Gabby
What the
Petito
fuck
case.
is that? Is that like some kind of weird chin strap beard? Is that a neck beard?
Hold on, let's see.
No, that's him trolling Muslims.
Oh, he's trolling Muslims.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. Here's some damn sunglasses. Hold on, I'm reading. I don't know where that picture went. Let me just go back here. He was trolling Muslims. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, look at this one. American fraudster.
I don't know. People don't usually change.
That's true.
I don't trust it when someone's like, I'm gonna change my way. No, you're not. Shut up.
He's 46. Is a former federal prisoner known for the many lawsuits he has filed in the various United States district courts. Riches was incarcerated at Federal Medical Center, Lexington, Kentucky for wire fraud under the terms of a plea bargain. His release date was April 30th, 2012. He was arrested for violating his federal probation in December 2012 when he left the Eastern District of the state of Pennsylvania without permission. He allegedly drove to Connecticut and impersonated the uncle of Adam Lanza, the shooter of that school.
Oh my God.
He impersonated the uncle of Adam Lanza.
Wow. He found the Lord. Now he's cured. Oh, don't you love that? They found God and they're better people now.
Right.
This guy
Everybody goes to prison, goes to church and stuff, and they're holier than ever. And
this guy is ripe for fucking commentary.
yeah.
Right.
Just remember he does strike, so
Yeah, okay.
he found the Lord though, Jamie.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
Allie, you think he's a narcissist? I think there's a little more than narcissism going on there. I don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of his antics, so I can't say. I would say he's more like a just a delusional,
Sociopath,
yeah, sociopathy.
maybe histrionic. He has a,
Yeah, there's probably a cornucopia of issues he has.
it's kind of sad though, somebody don't have control of themselves like that.
Right, mental illness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably does have some narcissism in him because, like we said, everybody has narcissism in them.
Yeah, everyone's got narcissistic traits. It's like when I made my post earlier,
That was a good post.
Thanks. I don't think a lot of people really understand when people use these terms.
They use it too loosely. Oh, she's a narcissist. He's no, you don't even know what a narcissist is, evidently.
Yeah. Well, when I
No, it's not narcissism. The guy is completely off the rails, mentally ill, off the rails. If you watch his videos, he pretends to be. Do you know, like when the news comes on and he goes da, 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 da. Well, he'll sit there doing it, going da 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 da, tapping paper.
He wants the shock factor, I think.
No, that's him. I'm telling you, you can tell. But if you watch him, you can tell it's him. He's not all there. But if you look at videos of him before, he was worse. So now I think he's medicated.
He does seem a little calmer than he used to be.
Yeah, if you notice as well, when they go out in their little group, he's not always with them. I think he has a lot of naps. Because when you're on medication like what I think he's on, you need a lot of naps.
Interesting.
Yeah, he ain't been with Bullhorn Betty now for a while, though.
Right. Well, she probably kicked him out, said he was too crazy.
I know. I thought he fit in with them.
Yeah, when I talk about like narcissism and narcissists, I'm not talking about like the clinical definition of a narcissist, like NPD.
There's so much to narcissist. It's
statistically speaking,
overt, covert, malignant. It's just
statistically speaking, not a lot of people have been diagnosed with NPD. There's probably some going undiagnosed, but it's like what 1 to 3% of the population or something like that that's diagnosed with NPD, and it's usually men.
And it's harder to detect in women.
Yes. Yeah. But when I say narcissist, I mean strictly in the terms of narcissistic abuse in a relationship, not necessarily like what their public image is, because a lot of times people can fake their public image.
Yes.
Or just put on a show.
Overt narcissism.
Yeah. I talk about it in the context of a relationship and dealing with a particular personality type, not necessarily a disorder. Because a disorder by definition is something that doesn't function, right? It causes the person to not be able to function well in their life.
Like my ADHD, it's a disorder.
So I don't get in the business of diagnosing people with this and that. I did a few videos on BPD a few years ago. There's some correlations to, narcissistic traits and stuff, but I pretty much just followed cues from the DSM-5 back then. I just looked up, hey, what are the symptoms of someone with borderline, and I just commented on that based on my own experiences, and I gave my own perspectives on things. You can have borderline and then be comorbid, with some narcissistic traits. So there's a lot of overlap in these types of personalities, but yeah, I just kind of give my perspective. I don't speak as like a doctor or professional or expert or anything like that. It's just my own.
You're on point with it.
Yeah,
you've been around a narcissist, and I can tell.
Yeah, it's just giving because all I can do is give my own perspective on stuff. I can't speak with any kind of professionalism and diagnose people. This is just my opinion. A lot of people have a problem with me speaking my opinion on these things. I don't know why. I don't say I'm a doctor. I don't say I'm an expert because I'm a man.
For real, I could see that, especially if it's women.
Right.
Because women are just as bad as men.
Yeah, I would say a lot of them are worse, honestly.
Like whenever I've seen what narcissism really is, whenever I first started researching it and stuff, I've seen it in myself, and I've changed some of the ways of myself.
Yeah, that requires some
self-awareness. Yeah, this past year, I'm a completely different person because I used to react and I was crazy and I just cuss people out and
Mhm.
no self-control. And I can thank that for getting that out of narcissism.
Yeah, it's definitely good to learn about this stuff, and then if you recognize the traits in yourself and the harm you're doing to others, to
Yes.
change your ways. I feel like there are some narcissists that, even though they see the traits in themselves, they recognize them, they don't do much to change them. And those,
Because they don't think they're a narcissist. They hate to think they
right,
would actually have that.
right,
They're too good to be a real narcissist.
right. Yeah, and they always justify their own actions, you know. It's like, well, I only did this because you did this.
There's one Pacific. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like you got to realize your own faults. You got to.
right. Yeah, we all have faults. Like, I'm kind of codependent. That's my failing, you know. So I stay in abusive relationships longer than I should.
Same. And you think it's going to change.
Right.
And it's weird, and it's not going to change, but you think it's going to. I don't know how to explain it. It's
Well, they make you think it's going to change. They make you think it's going to get better. They fill your head with like the love bombing process in the beginning. It's not just a one and done. Like, when you've distanced yourself from these types of people, they'll try to lure you back in and then love bomb you all over again.
I got a perfect example of that. My old man. Everybody knows that he's a narcissist. That's what got me into this. He's gone most of the time working, but he can't stand me. He hates my guts. I'm a worthless piece of shit. But for Christmas, he bought me a $3,000 laptop.
Yeah, see that right there, the mixed
I'm not going to buy
messages.
somebody a $3,000 laptop if I can't stand their guts.
Yeah, the
Unless
mixed
it's just,
messages, you know,
yeah. It's
that's
like, what the fuck,
and
man?
it fucks with your head, doesn't it? You know, one
It
minute
does.
you're a piece of shit, you're the worst person ever, they hate you, and then they love you and they're showering you with attention and gifts, and
And they act like nothing ever happened.
yep, and they just
That's like
expect you to
Christmas.
get
He
get
ruined
with the
my
program.
Christmas because he was all happy, just acting like nothing ever happened. I'm like, seriously? Last night you were cussing me out.
Right. Yeah, and they'll justify it. They'll explain it away, like, oh, I felt guilty, and I really
I was
care
in a
about
bad
you.
mood at the time, and I'm, yeah, no.
Yeah, it doesn't cure or take away the abuse.
It's just crazy. I've been dealing with this shit for 5 years, and I know it's not going to be different. I'm just kind of financially stuck. You know what I mean? Like, he controls all the money, and
Right.
that's why I really want to get my YouTube going. I mean, it ain't much, but you never know.
Right. How many people are watching this?
11.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to keep my lives shorter because I've been doing like 3 and 4 hour lives of just bullshitting. And I don't want to do that because I don't want people, if they do want to watch it, have to sit for 3 hours, because I hate that.
Right. Yeah, and I'll say, if you want to grow your channel, you need to stay focused. You can have like these hangout streams, but you got to also save room for some actual content, cover
I'm going to
cases.
start doing these streams, I think, on the other channel
Okay, cool.
now. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. And then
To
you
get
can
my
keep
watch hours up. That's just chit chatting.
Yeah, and then you can keep this channel more focused,
Yeah, more professional. That's why I took the boobs off my name.
Right, yeah.
I miss it though. It's my boobs.
Maybe you should call this like Cotton Candy Investigates or something.
That's what it was called. I had Cotton Candy Investigates on there, and I was like, shit, I miss my boobs. So I put Cotton Candy B.
Put something that has good SEO. Because that way it's going to pull up in the search results.
Like
when
Investigates.
like when people look up your name, you want them to look something up that's easy to find, not something that a bunch of people are going to have. So you want something unique.
And I hate these names that have like stars and hearts and stuff in their name because you can't do nothing.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to find them. And
yeah. So yeah, just something more true crime focused so people get the idea what your channel is about. You can deviate a little bit here and there, but you got to keep it to kind of a focused area.
All right. I appreciate you telling me all this because you've really helped me for real.
You're welcome.
It's like I'm new to this and I don't know what to do, and I want to be successful because I do enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not for everybody, and I'm okay with that.
No, yeah, same here.
It's funny though, ain't it, when people will come at you sometimes and you're like, seriously, you're going to try to get me with that?
Right.
It's like I'm kind of cold when it comes to feelings. Like I can take a lot. So if I'm snapping, there's a reason.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's people are really desperate to try to get you to react on here, and then when you react, they use that reaction against you.
Right.
It's another narcissistic tactic.
They gaslight and
Yep.
hey, whiskey boots. Oh, it's okay, whiskey. I'm okay for real. Thank you though. I'm okay. Like him being gone a lot, that really helps. And my dogs, it's hard to go like to anywhere with dogs. You can't take them to shelters. You can't take them to, DV homes or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't even think that this kind of abuse is abuse.
Right.
Because it's not physical.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Frankie.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really take emotional and mental abuse seriously, and the worst part is I think it's called Darvo, where the abuser will try to gaslight you and paint you as the abuser.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, they'll go to all these people and say that you're terrible, you're the one who's bad, and then they just abuse you further.
And they don't tell you what they done to you to make you act that way.
Right.
They leave that part out.
Yeah, it's just cruel, Psychological abuse, I would say, is way worse than physical abuse.
I agree, because physical abuse, your wounds heal.
Right.
I don't like StreamYard chat because it's so delayed. I get mixed up on what people's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where's your mama, Tokyo? Yeah, I know they do, Gail. There's not many though. There is not many at all. That I would love to have a pet-friendly DV shelter one day for women.
Do it.
How would you start something like that?
How would you
get
what?
a building. How would you even start?
Yeah, you would. Oh boy, that sounds like a whole process.
Yeah, that's a lot of money too, I think.
You'd probably need to get some funding somewhere, get a grant. You might be able to ask the government for some funds, possibly, to help build
that is
one.
a good cause.
Yeah. You would need some community leaders behind you, probably. That would back you up a little bit. Yeah, need a lot.
Like we had a hurricane this year, Hurricane Ian, and I was going to a shelter, and a lot of them turned me down because I had dogs. I said, "Are you serious? A hurricane's coming. You're really going to turn me down?"
How many dogs did you have?
2. I have 2 wieners.
Oh, right. You would think that a lot of these shelters would allow dogs.
They didn't. There was one, and it was full. So I stayed home, and thank God the shelter or the the hurricane turned.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not giving my dogs up. My dogs keep me from a lot of depression and.
Right. Yep.
There is a lady on TikTok that Allie found that has started one of these shelters. And I think it's all funded by donations.
Yeah. There's some people that are really good at gathering around a cause and, just rallying the masses to support it.
And they've probably been doing it for years, and I'm new to it.
Yeah. So, your best bet might be to just join up with people like that and then see if they could help you with your cause at some point.
One day, I hope.
Yeah.
You know, even if I got to get a mobile home, put people in. I want it.
Yeah, you could start really small, grassroots. You know.
Yeah, get like a little trailer or something, or
Yeah. Do you like do it like kind of Airbnb style, but like for like a shelter for someone who's in need?
you'd be surprised how many women stay because of their animals.
Right.
It's crazy. You're getting your farm ready, Allie? So we gonna do it? You gonna do it with me?
You should get like 3 trailers, like really cheap ones, and then just, you know, source them out, you know, online. Say, hey, look, I got 3 trailers for women with pets. If anyone needs, you know, and just
And have like
advertise.
one trailer for women with pit bulls because I'm scared to death of pit bulls.
Right. So it's an idea, and then you can grow from there. Maybe they'll tip you, and you can start, you know, gathering more money for.
Last year, you know how on here you can do fundraisers through YouTube and it directly pays the fundraiser or whatever, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do fundraisers on here. Well,
Mhm.
Cher, she done one for me last year, and it was for homeless veterans or something with pets, and we raised like $1,500 in a few hours for that on here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it
Yeah,
was
you could
for
definitely.
homeless veterans with pets or something though, and
I mean, you. I wouldn't say like, you know, like you do have Cher, who is your friend, and she could probably help you to rally around causes like this, you know?
oh, she definitely would.
Yeah. So you
We,
have.
me and hers actually talked about this too because she's been in that situation, you know,
Mhm.
and no, she didn't torture animals and. I know pits are a good dog, but I don't trust them, and I would not put myself or that dog in that position because dogs can sense fear, and I'm a chicken shit when it comes to them dogs. They intimidate the fuck out of me. They intimidate me more than you like it.
No, I'm not. I'm not a dog guy, so I'm right.
I am, but I think pits are beautiful, but I'm scared to death of them. There's too many horror stories, and dogs can sense whenever you're scared of them, and I don't want to put myself or a dog in that position.
Right.
Because it's not the dog's fault either, you know?
What about Rottweilers?
They're big. I'm not really scared of them like I am pits, but I am scared of them. I'm really scared of any big dog like that. Dobermans, I think Dobermans are so beautiful, but I'm scared of them.
Oh yeah, they're hardcore.
They're beautiful though.
They'll tear your shit up.
Oh yeah. Dalmatians are mean.
Yeah, they'll eat you alive.
I said, you got this dog for the fire department for the kids and one that'll fucking eat your face off.
I think if I was suddenly locked in a room with each of these dogs, like just a pack of them, I would just die. Like that's it. I'd just be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you try to run or it's crazy.
Yeah.
There was a lady not a while back recently. Her family pit bull attacked her and her kids and killed them. Killed all 3 of them, 2 of her kids and her. The dog started attacking her kids, and she tried to get the dogs off of her kids, and it got her too.
Wow.
That was recent.
Why do people own dogs? It's not a smart idea.
Right. And especially if I had a family, I wouldn't get a dog that's known to turn on a family.
Right? It's kind
like
of
a pit bull, you know?
a
It's
no-brainer thing. You know, maybe
right.
don't get the baby killer animal.
Right. Because pits has killed so many kids.
Yeah.
And people still get them and have the kids up in their face. And
yeah,
I'm scared to touch this dog. And you got your kid riding it. It's like, no.
They always think like it's not going to be their dog. No, our dog's good. We trained our dog good. Like, okay.
Sure, yeah, we raised them from a baby. And no, I'm not buying it. You can say what you want. They're all how they're raised. Nope, it's in their blood.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Cats are the shit. Look, cats are amazing.
I got 7 cats.
With a
Not on
cat,
purpose.
here's the thing why cats are superior to dogs, okay? At least in a safety aspect, all right? I'm not saying like it's cute or anything. I do think cats are cuter, but that's besides the point.
Thank you,
In
Frank.
terms of safety, if a cat is afraid of you, it'll most likely run away.
I'll be good. Thank you.
It's not gonna jump up and attack your face, most of the time. Unless you antagonize it. If you're like going at it and fucking with it, okay, well, you kind of get what you deserve. But if a cat is afraid of you, it's not going to maul you to pieces. It's just going to run away, And if you approach a cat the right way, it'll be very receptive to you. You just can't be a fucking pushy dickwad. So
when we moved here, there was a mama cat and 3 babies, and I started feeding them, and now I got 7. It's like, and I can't let them starve, and I can pet them and stuff now. And one of them comes in the house, but I can't get her to stay in here. I've been trying to get her to stay in the house, and she'd rather be outside. It's like, little girl, you could have it made in this house.
Yeah, some cats, they just like the outside more.
Mm-hmm. Cats are evil. Cats are funny.
They're not evil. It's just you don't understand them. Look, I used to have a similar apprehensiveness about cats when I was young. That was before I got to know how they were, and how to treat them. There's a particular way that they like to be treated, and as long as you're more sensitive, they'll treat you well.
True, but I've seen some cats as just straight assholes.
Then stay away from them.
Don't want nobody around them,
Stay away from them then. I mean, some cats, they're so aggressive and so like they've been like abused by like previous owners or traumatized from when they were a kitten or something like that, and they're just very hard to handle, right, in adulthood. So you have to be very delicate when it comes to those cats, or just and here's the thing, the great rule, the golden rule about cats is let them come to you. If you just kind of sit there and you chill, they'll eventually, if they want affection, and all cats, I think, want affection at some point, they will come to you and you can pet them. And
that's like these stray cats. I started out, I'd go outside with the bowl food and I would just sit on the ground and just sit there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they slowly started, and I can pet them now.
Yeah. It's all about, you got to give a cat like some room,
Just let a cat be a cat.
Yeah.
Whiskey Boots, I had a deaf cat once. He was white. He was solid white, and he was deaf. And oh my God, at nighttime, he would sit and just yell. I mean, it was the wildest cat sound I've ever heard. It was like, Rah! I mean, he would do it for hours.
Starbucks just turned around when you did that.
Yeah, his name was Teddy Roosevelt. That's what I named him. Hi, is that Starbucks?
Yeah.
Hi. My dogs are turning their heads sideways. Aw. Aw. I like that white face. I want a Maine Coon cat.
Oh, he's playing with his pussy.
And I'll play my wieners.
Perfect.
Hey, Ella.
Cotton's only from.
I appreciate y'all for this because I was feeling like shit before I came live. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go live. Maybe I'll feel better. And
well, you feel like shit. I look like shit.
you look the same as you always do.
I know. It's like shit.
No, you don't. Alley cat. That makes me think of smelly cat. Smelly cat.
Smelly cat, what are they feeding
I love
you?
Phoebe.
I remember that.
Sorry, Ella, I didn't notice you. It's hard to really carry on a conversation and watch chat. When you're really into a conversation, I can't do both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to, like, when you're streaming, it's hard to like carry on like 3 different conversations at once with people.
Yes.
Yeah. I've kind of gotten used to it, but it can be very difficult.
when I first started going live, it stressed me out bad trying to do it. And I felt like I was letting my people down, because I couldn't respond to everything. I would miss stuff.
Yeah.
And we were clipped. You clipped us, Allie.
Mhm.
I'm going to strike you.
Striker.
No, I wouldn't strike nobody because I don't want them knowing my real information.
Oh.
Like whenever I filed my counterclaims, I used a lawyer.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, but it's a cheap lawyer. He's on here. He helped like Burnt Toast get her channel back. It cost me $40, and he filed the counterclaims and everything and done it all.
Oh,
And
wow.
got my channel back. Yeah, because I didn't want to use my real name, and address.
Right. Yeah, they tried to get this one clip channel that's been harassing me to counterclaim the claims that I copyrighted on their channel. And they're like, we'll get you a lawyer so you don't have to give up your real name. It's like, okay, yeah, just be an anonymous sock account that.
Yeah, if anybody needs help with the counterclaim and don't want to give your real name, just let me know and I'll connect you. His name's Rob Reed. He's on here. He's a Christian dude, but he's a lawyer. And he's the shit when it comes to them. You can pay $1.29 and file it yourself, but use his information, or you can pay the $40 and just let him file it all.
Look, I'll say this for you at least. At least you actually do commentary, You make content, you show your face, you panel up. These other people are fucking gutless,
Yeah, the clip channels.
Yeah, the fucking cowardly clip channels is what I call them.
They won't even use their voice or nothing, or even half the time.
Yeah, they're gutless. And then they go around talking shit.
Yeah, Ali's a coward.
Why is Ali a coward?
Ali's a coward. Well, we see what Ali looks like, at least. She's a very, very pretty girl, for what it looks like.
For all we know, she could be an 80-year-old woman.
Well, she posted another photo on her community wall.
Yeah, we've seen Ali.
But I don't think I think didn't she join your panel the other day?
Yeah. Yeah, she has access to the controls on my.
Oh.
Tokyo, your mama's going to be 39. At that time, she was busy doing something, and yeah. So I just use Rob Reed now. I've used him twice, and he got my channel back twice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It was worth the $40 for me not to have to do nothing. Just
I'm already doxed to hell and back out here, so I don't have that privilege. Some trolls doxed me.
I was doxed a few years ago in the Michael Long community. I'm sure you probably know who that is. Where Audie and all that come from, and
yeah, I've heard that. But
I haven't been doxed in this community, and I don't want to be, because this community is even crazier. And so I'm going to protect my kids. That's why I don't put my kids on here.
Yeah.
And my daddy, because my daddy's sick, and somebody fuck with my daddy, it's going to be horrible. I'm going to lose my shit, and that's why I don't do too much controversy, and. I don't want people fucking my family. Do what you want to me, but leave my family alone.
Right. Well, a lot of people don't leave family alone on here, and they preach about leaving family alone.
I know, and then they're like, they get mad when you bother their family.
Right.
Like, really? Really?
Yeah.
You can't sit there and trash somebody and not expect a reaction out of it.
Yep. And a lot of people goad you into responses so they can play victim later. Like they'll be whining about you for hours and days and weeks, saying you're a horrible person. Then when you finally respond, they're like, "See, I told you they were a horrible person."
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not obsessed with him, but let's talk about him for 3 days straight.
Right.
The narcissism.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the traditional, image of a narcissist is one that looks into the water and sees themselves, and then they drown, looking into their own image. I see it a little bit differently when dealing with narcissists in like a relationship. It's like someone looking in a mirror and they see everything around them in the mirror except for themselves, because it's everyone else's to blame. Everyone else's problem. They don't see themselves at all.
Or something like called The Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, that's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come I couldn't remember that was Michael Jackson?
Because you have memory problems.
I do
And
really
he's also
bad.
singing about
I'm like
narcissism.
Dory.
He's singing about completely different.
Say that again.
So he's also not singing about narcissism.
Right.
He's singing about something completely
He's thinking
different.
about becoming a better person than he was,
Right.
which is the opposite of my analogy.
Yeah. Cotton and
Leave it up to me to bring up
example.
something opposite. I just squirrel off on stuff. I can't help it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You doxed yourself by accident. Let me guess, you used your real name as your screen name when you first came to YouTube.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
does it, I swear. I done it.
Could your name be Allie? Oh no.
I told her to take that part off and just put that one girl. I don't
Yeah,
want people fucking with my subs either. You know how they do that too. And
yeah. I'll say this: if people know your first name and the state where you live, trust me, they'll eventually find it all.
mhm.
So be careful, y'all.
That PI that was going around doxing everyone was trying to get my information. He says I lived in Oklahoma. Do I sound like I live in America?
You don't sound like you're in
And then-
America, Frank. You have a really strong
then
British accent.
He got himself caught in a live where I was on the panel, and he tried to like be all smart and I ripped him down. I swear to God, I was like,
I know what
going,
your name
Jimmy.
is, Ella.
I was going, Jimmy, shut up. And then he was going, I'll find out where you live. And I said my whole address and everything. I said, I've got nothing to fear, mate. I said, people come to mine, but as long as they knock the door, wipe the feet, I ain't bothered. I got
What Whiskey Boo said. She forgot she can't remember. I forgot that I can't remember. It's funny. Took me a minute to get it. Yeah, Ella's from the Michael Long community. She's an OG. With Audie and Meow. Who all still left? There ain't many people left from that little community we had. Queen Bee. Everybody got quiet.
I'm muted.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get off here for a little while.
Yeah, sorry, I'm cleaning something up, but no, good stream. Thanks for
Thank
having
you
me.
for coming up. You're welcome.
Have a good
Anytime
one.
now. Since we finally broke the ice, I'm not as intimidated.
Yeah, don't be. I know I probably sound like a dick on my streams, but I'm pretty down to earth. So reach out anytime you need help or anything.
I will. Thank you. And I want to apologize again for being mean to you in the past like I was.
It's all right. It's cool.
'Cause I'm trying to be a better person, and I might not like what they do, but it don't mean I don't like them, you know? And
Yeah, totally. All right, y'all. Have a good one.
you too. And thank you for coming up again.
Yep, no worries.
Thank you. Be good. I hope everybody feels good today. And Queen Bee is a hoot. I love Queen Bee. She's my OG, man. I love her. I got Queen's back. Queen's got my back. I mean, there's just some of us that's just tight as fuck, you know, even if we don't talk. And I don't agree with some stuff Queen does. She don't agree with some stuff I do, and that's okay. That don't affect our friendship, you know?
I don't agree with nothing you do.
You don't agree?
With anything.
Please, Frank. Please. I beg you.
You sounded
I
completely
love Queen
different.
too,
Then.
Ella. Yeah, I'm doing a different voice.
All right, don't do it again.
Why is it? Oh my God, no.
What?
What?
I don't know.
You're welcome, Frankie, and thank you, and thank everybody for the super chats that super chatted or super whatever. I really appreciate it. I do. Everything that I make off here, I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it in a savings account. I'm not going to spend none of my profits. You know what I mean? So I can save it.
YouTube's paying every 2 months now as well, apparently.
Really?
Angel was
Actually,
on
that
about
would
it
be
today,
good for
yeah.
me if they did that because it would help me save. You know what I mean?
Well, you've got to hit a certain amount before anyway, and actually, you've done quite well with super chats this month. To be fair,
You have to have a
like since
$100
you've been
threshold to even get paid.
yeah. And I want to jump off so you can end your stream.
It's your bedtime, ain't it, Frank? What time is it
No, my
there?
bedtime was it's 10:20.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh yeah, it's not
All right,
bad.
well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
get off here, Frank, and I'll talk to you on Instagram. I might see if I can find a true case if there's anything new, because I haven't really been on the internet. I want to see if anything new on the Anna Walsh. Have you seen anything new on that one, Frank? On Anna's?
Oh no, I haven't seen nothing new. But they was in
I
court the other day, so that because the case never blew up in like how it normally does. They're not talking about like the only reason they're talking about the Idaho 4 is because they're getting views on it. That's why them rinse and repeat the same
Yeah,
thing.
it's the viral cases that they talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
That's
want to
it.
know about the Anna Walsh. I want to know more about her, and it's like I can't. I don't know. I haven't looked yesterday or today though, so there might be something. But I'm interested in stuff like that.
Especially
You know, the women, the moms that go missing. That's what I like covering.
cases like that. It's best to leave till like now till Monday. You know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah,
as of Monday, I'd leave it another couple of days. You know, to look for information, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Because
yeah. But
you have time.
if anybody knows of a missing mom case or something, let me know. Because that's the kind of cases like I would want to focus on missing mothers or missing women, or you know what I mean.
I've got some missing Facebook. Yeah, some missing Facebook groups. As soon as I can get back on there, I'll start
Yeah,
behaving on there. So
I really want to
some stuff.
cover missing moms that go missing, like Cassie Carley. That case got me. And then Anna Walsh, that was sad. Hush, Winifred. Oh my God, these dogs. All right, I'm gonna get off here because
Well,
these dogs are gonna start raising hell because somebody's
Ali said she
outside.
just sent me a post, and yeah, all right.
Do what?
Ali says she sent you a post about that Brian Walsh guy.
Okay.
Oh, I'll speak to you later.
All right. Well, I might come back later if I can find some new stuff on Anna or somebody. Y'all have a good evening, and thank you, Frank, for coming up and liking again if he's still here. I doubt it. Stonefly, Ella, everybody. I love you all. Have a good evening, and maybe see you later. Bye.